Alright, boys, we're back with another episode of Hounds franchise. And in the last episode, we took two pretty bad losses from what I remember. Where's that at? Yeah, a 31-27 choke loss to the Falcons. Coincidentally, we choked to them. And then the Dolphins kind of just killed us. So today we have the Jaguars and the Saints, which the Jaguars seem to be pretty good. They have our record but flipped at 9-4, and they obviously have a good overall team. Everyone has a good overall team except for us. But we have a defensive line breakout and a halfback breakout, which is always good. And we have some players to upgrade. Also, haven't done our practice yet. But I think these breakouts are probably just the same players in Adetomiwa again. Oh, Tyler Barron, actually. And then obviously halfback breakout, we don't use anyone but Rocket Sanders. So he still continues to have these breakouts every single week. 2 touchdown goal. Yeah, screw it right now. Why not? He could get in the end zone twice. If we get in the end zone twice, we'll see. I think that gets him to start. I don't think we've gotten him up to start. Let's actually look at the team for the first time in a while. I don't know the last time I showed the team. We got Riley Leonard at a 79. Rocket Sanders, yeah, he's normal dev, 75 overall. Jordan Walker, 77 star dev. I mean, looking into next season, Riley Leonard could potentially be our starting quarterback. At 79 overall, I think he's 24. Oh, he's 22. Okay. He's going to be 23, roughly 80 overall. I would hope his dev goes up to star, but if not, an 80-something overall 23-year-old, you can't really find someone better in the draft. Yeah, we're going to pick in the top 10, so maybe we can find someone, but I kind of like Riley Leonard moving forward, which is weird because of the first couple episodes, I wanted his head. Pause. But receiver, we definitely need some upgrades. I've been liking Isaiah Bond. Bryce Ford Wheaton's been our best receiver. Jordan Watkins, he'll stick around if we could pay him. I don't think we've paid him yet. Look at that, Adetomiwa continues to upgrade. We'll give him a speed rusher. So we have Adetomiwa at a 78, plus 3 with the morale. Star dev, he's definitely going to be a cornerstone of the franchise. He might be our D-tackle one the entire time that I record this. Channing Tindall, 73 overall, star dev, he could stick around. Joe Anderson as well. The rest of these guys are kind of replaceable. DeKim Ryan Richardson has been having a good year. Darius Rush has been alright. JC Jackson hasn't played. Nehemiah Pritchett's been a return man for us. He hasn't done much on defense. Jamie Robinson started the season hot, but since then, not much. Tyler Barron's solid overall at 74. If we could get this dev trait upgrade for him, then he could stick around. Other than that, we're going to see a lot of new faces next year, especially on the O-line. I do want to upgrade the O-line. Frazier has developed well, so he could probably stick around, but everyone else is replaceable. So speaking of that Jordan Watkins contract, he does not want to be here whatsoever, which I guess you could say is bad. We'll offer him more money than we did last time. Yeah, it's not looking like he's going to budge, and I'm definitely not franchise tagging anyone on this roster. Tyler Barron, I'll wait to see if he gets his breakout, then we will pay him. If not, he could leave. And that's the same for the rest of these guys. So we'll get into this one against the Jaguars. I don't know why something in me wants them in their black and gold. If I can find where that one is. Perfect. So now that the season's a complete wash at 4-9, maybe we had to be perfect for the rest of the year, starting with last episode. If we went 2-0 last episode, then we would be looking towards playoffs right now. It would be 6-7, as hilarious that is. But I think we'll just focus more on what we want to draft, who we want to keep, and positions we're going to focus on. Defensive end, I think, is our number one position that we need. If we build a good D-line, then I don't think we need as good of corners or as good of safeties, because a good pass rush gets there sooner than a corner can make a play. Jeez. Because as of right now, our best pass rusher is Adetomiwa. He has 9 sacks on the year, which at the D-tackle position is really impressive. He might be the leading defensive tackle in sacks in the league. I need to check that. And then on offense, obviously just any type of playmaker, wide receiver, tight end, just some kind of playmaker. As Travis Achan is back in a Jags uniform in this. I don't understand why it took so long to Travis Achan's career to tell us how to pronounce his name. That's a great play by Channing Tindall. Oh man, that's a good throw by Jared Goff. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, why'd I hesitate? What a play on his hands. That could have been an interception, though, if I don't hesitate there. Nothing there. All right. Field goal for the Jags. Need to remember to try and get Rocket Sanders into the end zone twice today. Jeez, I didn't even realize he had that great of a game last week. Like that for Rocket Sanders. Oh my gosh. Madden and their dumb like, why do these players love sprinting out of bounds? They're just so unaware of the field. He's so open there. If he slows down, put it on him, get upfield, it's a first down. But nope. These players love running the routes at 1,000% speed. Make a tackle here. I think the last time I recorded, it was just news that Dexter Lawrence might get traded. And now here we are, Monday, April 20th. And Dexter Lawrence was traded yesterday, so that was pretty big. Straight up for the 10th overall pick in the draft. So with me wanting to do a mock draft video, that has huge implications. And with this season's draft, I have a weird feeling that that trade isn't the only one that's going to happen inside of the top 10. I think the Chiefs might move up, and I think the Cowboys might move up. I think both teams might trade up in this year's draft. And I think the teams that will trade down are the Browns and the Cardinals. Two teams that just need tons of help and seem to be willing to trade back. That's going to be a lot of fun to watch on Thursday. Jordan Watkins beats his man, first down. I think that's Eric Stokes out there playing for them. If it is, I think I just saw him on the strip. Say Bond get in front of that? Nope. That's my one issue with Riley Leonard, is how high he throws some of these passes. Very stagnant start for our offense, which is not good. But luckily defense is keeping us in it. Oh, that's a good play call. Will Dissly at tight end 1. And also with those trades in the first round, I have a feeling that the Cardinals are going to be the ones that pull what the Giants did last year. If the Cardinals don't get 2 first-round picks out of their trade back, I think they'll use their top of the second round pick and trade up into the first with the team like the Bills, Patriots, like a team that could trade back isn't too eager to draft any of those back end of the first-round players. And I think they go Ty Simpson. I feel like of any team that does take him, it'll be the Cardinals. I don't see it being the Steelers. I think they'll be fine with... Okay, come on, tackle him. I think they'll be fine with Will Howard if that's what it ends up being. If they suck, then they just get someone better in next year's draft. Next year's draft is looking to be pretty good. You know, Rodgers comes back maybe. I don't know what the Steelers have going on. I don't like them going into next season. As a player wearing 49 on offense is catching a pass. Why is he unguarded? I hope I could be right with the majority of my mock. I know I'm not gonna. Especially with me predicting trades, that's going to make it even harder because... It's one thing to predict a trade, it's another thing to actually predict who they pick. It's a good tackle. Yeah, I've been doing my studying of this year's draft class, and I hope I could at least get... I think I'll shoot for... Oh my gosh, just past my face. I think I want to get at least 16 out of the 32 picks correct. That might be a big ask, I'm not going to lie. But if I can get 16 out of 32, I'm pretty happy. Oh my gosh, Isaiah Bond, good burst. They sent a blitz, Benson it. Riley Leonard's stats don't look too bad on the year. The interceptions make it look a little worse, but how many of those are actually his fault? Let's take the yards there with Isaiah Bond. We're starting to finally have something going on offense here. We might have even more going with Jordan Watkins. He drops it straight off his hands. It's like, do you even want to get paid? No one's going to pay you more than we're offering, man. Let's see if we can fight for a first down here. Incomplete. Oh my gosh, Jordan Watkins. We made it 3-10. Jared Goff has been efficient today against us. I don't know what Jordan Watkins' issue is. That's such an easy catch. Just see it in. Now, we'll be starting the Wheel of Challenges, Wheel of Hounds, Wheel of... I don't know what I'm going to call it, but Wheel of something. That'll start next season. We'll have a little wheel. That'll make this series kind of have some variety and some uniqueness to it. I think I'll shoot for every second game of every episode is probably when I'll spin the wheel. So the first game, it'll just be regular. Second game, we'll get a little wheel spin, make it fun. And I'll just repeat that all year. And also with the 2 games an episode, that'll stop once we make the playoffs. Eventually, you know, once this team makes it into the playoffs, it'll revert back to just 1 game an episode. So the off-season episode will be the entire off-season as well as week 1. He threw it straight at me, and I just dove with the wrong guy. I don't know how we can't stop this offense. Their best player is George Pickens, who is good, yes, but I don't know. Okay, DK is going to score. Shamir DK. As bad as our offense has been today, I'm still going to go try and score right before half here. It's a decent start. And I think every single one of our O-linemen lost their matchup that play. Try and get some yards here. 9 seconds at the 48. I mean, a first down damn near puts us in field goal range. Okay, quick timeout. We have time for one more play. Just take the yards, Ben Sinnott, timeout. Alright. Decent low drive to attempt 3 at the end of half. Have to make it. Uh-oh. Okay. I thought the wind was going to be a factor there, but we make it. We go down 6-17 right before half. It's really slow on offense today. Oh, Rocky Sanders. Big hole there. First down. I mean, Will Howard, can you make a throw? Yeah, sit your ass down. That's a pick 6. No one's catching J.C. Horn. I know the throw is on the run. I know he's scrambling to his side and a little bit backwards, but man, can you throw that towards the boundary? Can we not just lob it up there for it to be picked? Good catch there, Colin Johnson. Still don't know why he's on the field. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. See, and then you make that throw. Oof. Big hit. Screw it. I like my guy. He's better than yours. Oh. I forget Ben Sinnott can't catch a cold. Just no time to throw. Oh. Quick to Isaiah Bunch. Get the first down. Just get Rocky Sanders out in space. First down. And this is a pretty decent drive, but we need a lot more than decent drives. We need to score quick. We need to get in the end zone. Ben Sinnott, wide open. Found the gap in the zone. I don't want to force it with Rocky Sanders, but if he could get in here, that would be nice. Good blocks. Just has one guy to plow through, and he does. Touchdown. Oh, what a play. And of course, it's out of Tamiwa. He just sat that guy on his ass. So here we go, offense. We have a chance to sneak our way back into this one. Like I say, a Bond there, he should be faster, and that animation just completely fucked us. I like Mullings. Yep. Spin move. Ooh! Spin gets us the first down. We have 8 minutes to outscore them by 12. So basically, we have 8 minutes to score 2 touchdowns and not give up any. Why do I kind of like the inside zone to the fullback here? Never mind. Devin Lloyd just saw it coming the whole way. Wow. Did my lineman even get hands on him? And that spin move was crazy by their left end. We're just throwing it up to Jordan Watkins for prayer. Yeah, never. Oh, offensive line is an issue. I don't like going for this, to be honest, like at all. But what choice do I have? Maybe Isaiah Bond could be a dog. I like that interception if we could tackle him. No? It's like a 5-yard arm punt. Their defense is just amazing. I don't know. I don't know what to say. They're killing us. Man, that's frustrating. Like I went to the right for not even a full second, and I'm sacked. Oh, what a forcing incompletion there. He's wide open. He's just wide open. I'm so glad I switched to man so a guy could be wide open. Like, what are we doing? Oh, we find ourselves down 18 again. Oh my gosh, Jordan Watkins actually has a step. We're throwing it up to him. I know Eric Stokes has speed, but Watkins has more. Big play. I mean, it cannot be overstated how badly we need that all day. Need that? How badly we've needed that. Jeez, can't even talk. Way to cut that back, Raheem. 3rd and 3. Isaiah Bond. That's a PI! What the fuck? Oh my gosh, he's taking that to the house, isn't he? That is unbelievable. Unfucking believable. Isaiah Bond is wide open. And look what happens. That is pass interference. Unbelievable. I don't know what to say. Let's try and go get this last touch. Oh, okay. I mean, Riley Leonard, do you throw to Giants at practice? I was saying let's try and go get this last touchdown for Rocket Sanders. At least get something out of this game. Good catch. Isaiah Bond always beats this guy off the line. Screw it. Just trust our best receiver today, Isaiah Bond. Ooh, I thought he got in. Just try and get in. We do. Okay, well, at least we get the Rocket Sanders breakout. He should be started after this game. Man, this game is just so great. Ooh, fumble. Pick it up. Yes. I mean, shoot, we'll take that. That fumble would give us a chance to take the lead. Had that PI not happen. Oh my gosh, Isaiah Bond got rocked. Is this a RPO peak zone bubble? Chain it off. Mullings gets it. Shoot, might as well. Aim at that fatso over there. Shank it a little bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's actually going to take it to the house. Go ahead, Marvin Mims, have it. Unfortunately, Marvin Mims is filled with pride and took that all the way to the house. So we're back on offense. Down again. Like seeing our alignment just throw down that defensive end. Go, Riley. A sack. Come back to the ball. Huh? This one's as good as done. Hopefully they just kneel while they're calling timeouts. Oh, nice. You're changing formation. Gosh, man. Can the Jags act like they're throwing? Please act like you've been here before. You guys are up 18 with a minute left. I'm never going to call timeout here. There we go. Okay, well, they're chewing clock now. Sit your ass down. I like that. Good hit. I really do not... Yeah, sit that fucking ass down. Give me the ball. Pritchett, take it to the house. Go. Achan's too slow. Pritchett takes it to the house. I like that defense. I don't know what the hell the Jags had going on today. Taking the onside all the way to the house. I guess, you know, you see green grass, take it. Why not? But throwing? This game could have been very different had we gotten that PI call. Hell, I think we even had a chance to win it had we gotten that PI call. But if your head ball should be your uncle. So we can't complain too much. We also threw, I think, 3 interceptions. We did force some fumbles, but in garbage time. So overall, can't be too happy. But Raheem Sanders is going to have the breakout. I don't think Tyler Barron got his. Raheem Sanders has 9 upgrade points. What is going on with these upgrades? I also changed our playbooks a little bit. I feel like the offense got a bit repetitive, which I am running coach suggestions, so it kind of does that. But why not? Time for change. We find ourselves in the Superdome, 4-10. Nothing to lose except for another game. Let's see how this one goes. Oh, good blocks. First play of the game. Raheem Sanders slips through. Maybe the playbook change is all we need. Raheem Sanders with his best Jalen Richard impression, taking the first touch in the Superdome all the way to the house for 70-plus yards. 73 on the first play. So the Saints come out here with Puka Nacua, Kim Scadaboo, and Kyler Murray. Scadaboo with no room to run. And I'll say these Saints uniforms with that helmet are really clean. 3rd and 3 early here. Murray tries to scramble, doesn't get out of the grasp of Tyler Barron. We are playing great to start this one. Let's see if we could replicate what we did in that first drive and score quick again. No such luck on this run. Good throw to Isaiah Bond right on his break. Slides and makes that grab. Spinning off the tackle there. Over 1,000 rushing yards on the season for Rocket Sanders. I think he's around 1,700 all-purpose yards on the year, so that is a pretty damn good season for him, especially considering it's technically his rookie year. Obviously, the running back out of Southern Carolina. Ooh, that had me a little bit nervous. I like that motion for Bryce Ford Wheaton as he fights for the first down. Oh, Jordan Watkins. Yeah. If you're considered our wide receiver one, I would think you'd catch quick outs, even if they're contested catches. Our wide receiver one needs to be able to catch quick contested catches. Not all of them, but at least sometimes. Feels like he drops it every time. So we have a bench dagger concept going on here. I like the dagger. The end. Oh, Jordan Watkins, shut me up. Benson kind of slipped out of his break there, and did he catch that? We're gonna go before they challenge anything. Snap this one quick here to Khalil Mullings. I would have loved the first down. 4th and 2, already up 7. I feel like no reason to not take your points here. So we'll go up 10-0 in the first quarter of this one. Kyler Murray on a keeper. Breaks a tackle. Doesn't get out of the arms of Jonah Lawulu. Oh, Cam Scat has some space. Good tackle. Oh, Lawulu, why slow down? Scat runs through someone. My gosh, I don't know what that was, but we make the stop. 3rd and 1 here. I do run. Did we stop that? We do. 4th and inches. Just have to guess which side he goes. Dive at it. Oh, it's not a QB sneak. And we get to that. Way to stay patient on the edge. Tyler Barron. He needed this kind of game last week. This playbook uses our power back, Khalil Mullings, a little bit more, which I do like. I like having running back by committee in Madden. Unless my RB1 is just elite, just give him the ball every time. But I do like having a power and an elusive back. I know we need 5, but I want more. Just put it on him there. We'll punt this one away. Psych! The fullback in the flat. He's just wide. He's so wide open. And again, I'm going to complain about it again. Madden loves sending players where they just sprint a million miles per hour when they run their route. You are running a flat. You're in no rush to get to the sideline. Like, he just runs himself off the field for no reason. It's so easily a first down. If, you know, there's any type of realism to this game. He's throwing it up. Darius rushes back there. Interferes on the play. Whether it was caught or dropped, they get the yards regardless. Oh, Cam Scat is just a bowling ball. Oh, okay, so we're just leaving the wide receiver wide open. Gosh, oh my gosh, man. I had to run out there and play safe, man. Like, we're playing man, you don't follow your man. Nothing going there for Puka Nacua. Is that Tyler Barron again? It is. Man, you had a breakout last week. Where was it? It's a screenplay. Let's see if we could fight through these blocks. Oh, that's a good spin move. And a pancake. RJ Harvey finds his way into the end zone. What just happened? Back on offense. Up 10-7. No one blocked almost anyone there. I mean, Greg Rousseau is 6'7", but I don't think I've ever seen 2 defensive ends just jump in unison to bat down that pass. Fit that over top? Riley Leonard, you maniac. You didn't catch that! That's a catch. Oh, he caught the hell out of that. Come on. Throw the challenge flag. And it is first down. Okay, there we go. Great challenge by Coach Darren Ogg, as that's also a good run by Raheem Sanders. Brevin Jordan, quick out. Honestly, a chunk play there. I didn't expect that many yards. Bradford Wheaton beats his man and runs into the end zone for the touchdown. We go back up 10 points at 17-7. We've had nothing but a lead today. And from the first play on offense, we've been up. Way to push him backwards at least, 2nd and inches. All season we've struggled with scrambling. All season we've been struggling with scrambling quarterbacks, so hopefully that doesn't happen today. But I know Kyler Murray's legs is going to have an effect on this game, but not if Tyler Barron has anything to say about it. Right after me talking about how much we need a defensive end, how badly we need help on that defensive side of the ball, with Adetomiwa being our only threat on the edge. Is it Tyler Barron or Max Crosby? Jeez, what a half for him. Kyler Murray kind of just throwing it up there, and I just am an idiot, I guess. Thought I could get in front of that football. Instead, I just ignored the football and allowed that easy catch. Whatever that is, what the hell? Sack! Jonah Luulu gets through. We have 3 sacks in the first half today. Looking like they are going to score 3 here, but never know what could happen. That's a great throw by Kyler Murray, but a little bit too high for his receiver, Marquise Brown. And it is going to be 3 points for the Saints. You know, I was staying paused because I thought we were just going to take this at half, but we find ourselves around midfield with timeouts, so there is potential for some points here. Let's see if Rocket Sanders could get a field quick enough. 3 seconds. Oh, whoa, 1 second. Oh my gosh, didn't let me call timeout. Coach says Hail Mary. I say let the guy swing his leg. 63-yard kick. Definitely the longest of his short career so far. Good power, good accuracy. It's on its way. And he makes it. 63 yards to close the half. How about Maddox Trujillo for drilling that one? And we just continue to manage this game. Jonah Luulu with the sack. I believe that's his second today as well. The Saints do not have an answer for our pass rush, which is insane to say. What was that? Oh, Kyler Murray's a maniac for throwing that. Now, what route could Rocket Sanders possibly be running? If he runs this, And he is. He's running backwards. Okay, well, that's an issue. You know, if you find yourself doing this on a football field, you probably shouldn't be on one. Maybe the late season playbook change just completely threw Rocket Sanders for a loop. I mean, I don't know what play call we could have possibly had where he thought he had to run backwards. But I know Ben Sinnott knows the playbook as he burns the linebacker. Good gain. Get Rocket Sanders out wide. He drops it. I mean, him being a running back, yeah, I kind of expected, but come on, man. Kind of like Bradford Wheaton down the sideline. He just seems bigger than that corner. Yeah, that was a bit of an ask for him. Good coverage by the cornerback. Is that Maxwell Harrison that made that play? I'm about to show you a coffin corner like you've never seen it before. Never mind, I kicked that out at like the 15. Yeah, 16. Oops. Saints back on offense. We couldn't score last drive, which I think is the first drive we haven't scored on. Could be wrong. And Jonah Luulu is all over the place today. We have around 150 more yards than them today. Oh, what just happened? I thought we were about to have a Richardson pick 6 there. What was that? Yeah, Scat. I knew he was going to be open. I was just really hoping the pass rush got there. Big play. That one's mainly on me. It's okay. I could just blame everything on the new playbook and act like the players don't know what they're doing. Oof, I was about to kill him. Joe Anderson fighting through a block and makes a TFL. Good play from Joe Anderson there. Whoa, that was a crazy catch attempt. Honestly, considering it's Puka Nacua, I'm kind of surprised he didn't catch it. Another great play by Jonah Luulu. Our 5th sack of the day. Half of it, I think, will be counted for Jonah Luulu. The other half for whatever defensive end pitched in on that. And we hold them to 3 here. 20-13. We do need to go score. They all come downhill. Raheem Sanders outruns one. Has a couple to beat, but big run. He's already over 100 today on 10 carries. Oh, spin move. Oh, Jordan Watkins, good choice on the option route. He could outrun the quarter here. Dory Jackson cannot catch him. Jordan Watkins to the house. It's a completely different game from last week. Pass rush keeps getting there, and the offense can't stop scoring. You know, obviously we've gotten stopped a couple times, but 27 points, and we've done it pretty efficiently every single time we have scored. Honestly, with how bad we are, though, I am excited to see what, like, 75 to 80 overall players are going to be in free agency, because fantasy draft free agencies don't tend to be great, as that's great coverage by us. The first year fantasy draft free agencies do not tend to be great. Most teams kind of just retain their best players and let, like, the backups walk, but like I said, we suck. So there could be upgrades out there, even though another team sees him as a backup. Oh my gosh. If that's Fred Warner instead of Joe Anderson, he would have jumped a million feet in the air to swat or pick that one off. Good play, or if you could wrap up. But good play in general from our defense. 2nd and 15 now. Kyler Murray trying to scramble. Oh my gosh, Abram was going to take his head off. No, I just get juked by Kyler Murray. Of course he makes a play. I mean, what kind of third and long play call was that? I'm not buying it. I don't think they throw here. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I knew it. I knew it. Someone get home. And we tackle him into the end zone. This is interesting. Is their kicker hurt? Why would they elect to do that? What I do know is we have an 8-point lead. We have the football. We've been running the ball great today, as you can see. Chewing clock doesn't always mean runs. Just something I like to tell myself, because usually when I go chew clock, I kind of just start running the ball over and over and over and over. And we could take a throw like that. Okay, Riley Leonard is terrible at those. Horrible at them. Consistently misses that throw. We don't get the first down there. You don't want to give him a short field to work with. But I say screw it. I like us going for this one. Gonna trust Riley Leonard's legs to get us first down here. Good blocks from the boys. That'll be first down, and we're going to start taking timeouts from them. See how much they're pass committing and see if we could get a one-on-one out there. Harrison doesn't get hands on him. Bradford Wheaton, free release, down the sideline. We're going to stay. Don't score. Perfect. Huge play. As honestly, I kind of want to take this to the 2-minute warning before I score. So if I could, yep, perfect. Don't want to come up empty-handed, but I also am in no rush to score. Okay, well, I didn't plan for them to read that. Jeez. I don't hate a field goal, but a touchdown obviously ends the game. Just trust his hands there. Incomplete. An incomplete pass isn't good, but either way, we get the field goal to go up 11 here. No one could complain at all. Took all their timeouts. They have a minute left to score on 2 separate drives. So we're looking really good in this one. As we could start pushing everyone back and guarding the boundaries, as we know what the Saints will be looking for. Oh, what the heck. Weird route by George Kittle there, but he does get open. Follow that. That's perfectly fine. Ooh, good hit. Good find by Kyler Murray there, but they are quite the hurry because clock is not on their side. So it's looking like we're back to our trend of lose one, win one, lose one, win one, lose one, win one. Well, this is the 4th episode we've done it, so it's always funny to see trends like that. What's that? They calling us roughing? Oh, legal forward pass. Going up for Puka Nacua. Incomplete. We will take this ball back. Kneel it once. That'll wrap up today's episode. We get 2 good games. What am I talking about? That first game wasn't great. That first game could have been a good game if they called the pass interference. That's frustrating. But we get a good second game is what I was trying to say. We went 30-19. We handled the Saints pretty comfortably. Give them their 9th loss of the season, getting our 5th win of the season. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. That'll be it for this one, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless.